Cafe on this fabulous stagey Saturday, and we are extremely lucky to have been joined by West End superstar Dianne Pilkington, who is currently starring in Young Frankenstein. Woo! Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
And this is your first time here.
I know, I'm really sorry about that. I will come back though, it's lovely, it's packed. Oh my goodness.
We are quite popular. Yeah. Oh, hang on. I didn't even mean that. Sorry.
See where she's going.
Sorry. So, you're currently starring in Young Frankenstein. Tell us a bit about it.
Well, it is a Mel Brooks musical. It's very naughty. We're having a lovely old time. It's got brilliant people in it. Hadley Fraser, Leslie Joseph, Corey English, Summer Strand, Patrick Clancy, a whole host of people who are just brilliant, Nick Green Shields. And we're closing in 2 weeks. So if you want to come and see it, you have to come and see it now. Because that's really good. I know I'm really sad about it actually, but it's just been a joy.
I mean, we're pretty sad as well. I think the cafe staff here have seen it. If we had it together, we've seen it about 30 times, haven't we? So yeah, I mean, we've basically been keeping you afloat.
No, I know, and I've just been made very aware.
Oh yes, and also happens to be #1 pick in our show guide. Look at that. Oh yes. And it's a great comedy musical, isn't it?
I think so, and it's really fast-paced, and you know the tunes are great. Mel wrote all the tunes himself. I mean, he's from a drummer point of view apparently, so his rhythms are amazing, his comedy's amazing, and his tunes are amazing, and they're cheekily homage type of tunes to other things, which I think it took me a long time actually to realise that my song was an homage to Memory, I think. But
is it?
I thought it was suspiciously in my voice and I couldn't work out why. And then I realised it's because it was a song I'd sung quite a few times.
Yeah. So and also you've just released the cast album as well.
We have. It came out yesterday on iTunes and on Amazon, and next week I think you can buy a hard copy of it, and I'm so proud of it. It's a live album, you know, it really is the show as you see it. So with that you get all the nuances and stuff like that, and nothing's ever sort of studio ironed out, which I really like actually, because I think it's a great reflection of what we've done, and it makes it different to Broadway recording.
Yeah, and you get a sense of what the show's actually about and what's going into it a bit more, don't you? As you said, we can hear the tap dancing.
You can hear the tap dancing, and the tap dance is brilliant, because they're all brilliant.
Can you just put the mic down a little so
I'm
there's
very
just a little bit
loud.
of feedback going on here? Obviously you've had a glittering career in the West End. Let's talk about some of the other roles that you've played. Have you got a list ready?
Well, I started out in Les Mis actually, not across the road, down at the Palace, because I'm quite old, and doing Fantine and Cosette covers, just for a little bit of difference in volume and range. And then I did, Springtide, Beautiful Game, went on to do Beauty and the Beast, Taboo, Tonight's the Night, which was a Rod Stewart musical that some people might have missed, and Far Pavilions with Hadley, where, interestingly, a little bit of trivia, I played his fiancée in that as well, and
Really?
he left me for somebody in a different country, so I'm starting to feel like it's personal.
Yeah.
And, you know, bits and bobs.
Did you
But
not
Wicked,
do- I was
yeah,
gonna
the
say
little
there's
show
like a
called
couple of
Wicked,
funny
Reviews,
shows,
and
yeah.
Mamma Mia.
Yeah.
So I've had a really, really lovely time.
Absolutely fantastic, and I saw the last two of those, so I saw you in Wicked and in Mamma Mia, and I loved it.
Oh, thank
In fact, I quite like both of those shows, they're pretty good.
Yeah,
They're pretty good. If you had to return to one of those roles, which would it be?
I don't think they'd have me back in the school as gender. It might be pushing the boundaries of music.
Okay, Morrible.
Yeah, all right. Come on, bring it on. Yeah, I mean, they're both fantastic shows. I did 3 years in both of them, so right at the moment, I'm like, yeah, I did 3 years in both of them, I think I'll be all right. But I've seen them both since, they're fantastic.
Yeah, still great shows. Been around for a long time, and hopefully will be for a long time still.
I hope so.
We've had a few questions sent in, so one of them is quite close to it actually. Dream roles.
Oh, it's got to be Mrs. Lovett.
Oh really?
Oh yeah, I did it at college actually. When I was about 21. So I'd really like to have a go at it when I'm the right age. That'd be quite nice.
Yeah, perfect. You heard it here. It'd be great. What's the best bit about Young Frankenstein?
The best bit is the company. We are incredibly close. I mean, the show's fantastic, and the talent there is amazing. And what's wonderful, the understudies are all delightful and amazing, and they bring their own thing to it. But as a general thing, we are so gelled together and everyone gets on so well that's one of the things I'm going to miss massively.
Yeah.
They're a great bunch of people who work really hard.
Fantastic. Do you have a message for the Fansylvanians?
Yes, I do. I just want to say thank you so much because these guys have made a big. I'm so boomy. I'm very.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's very.
It's me.
Yeah, it's very boomy. Sorry.
It's my big old gob. Yeah, they've been with us and have created this group called the Fansylvanians. I think Hadley came up with the name, and they've got badges that they sent us, and it's just so lovely. And it's been really incredible to have that kind of support and have our own little group of people, which has been fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Fantastic. So this is a good question actually. Would you ever do another solo album? So you've just recently started a little website sale of your solo album, but which I thought was new. But you told me that it came out in 2011.
It's around 2011,
yeah. But you're now selling it on your website.
I am. I finally, I'm very, very bad on computers. This is the first time I've ever been on Facebook Live in any form at all. I don't even know what it is really. So I'm very bad with computers. So I got a really lovely young man called Alfie to make a website for me, and he's put a PayPal button on there so that I can actually sell the albums without doing concerts all the time, because the guy that I collaborated with, a really talented guy called Chris Hamilton, who's wrote 4 of the songs on it, he's so busy and I'm doing things, and we can never seem to get together to actually do concerts. So Alfie's put a little PayPal so that we can actually get it out there again, because it's just I've been sitting on my laurels a bit, been a bit lazy. So if anybody wants one, that's where they are. It's piano and voice. It's very, very simple. It was my first attempt at doing something myself. And it's got some nice classics on there. Got a bit of opera that Chris made me do. He forced me to do that under great duress, and some beautiful original things that he wrote.
And will you do another one?
I nearly had a nervous breakdown doing that one. But enough time's passed. You never know. Never say never.
That means yes. That's good. Well, just finally, why should people go and see Young Frankenstein? They've got 2 weeks left in the West End to see it. What will they get from coming on?
Well, that's a good reason, because you've got 2 weeks left, and it is so funny. There's not a night where people aren't absolutely crying with laughter and standing, and it's fast paced. It's a little bit blue, so and my son's seen it and he's 5, so I think a lot of it went over his head. But I always feel a bit bad for the 12-year-olds. But you know what? They seem to go with it. They seem to roll with it. My 17-year-old stepson was really embarrassed. But it's really funny. The tunes are great. The voices are great, and I just love it. And I don't think there's anything quite like it, because it's a true musical comedy in this sort of vaudevillian style. And I've not seen anything like it, and I think it's a real shame that it's going to be missed, so go and see it!
Yes, and we're all going to go again, aren't we?
Yay.
Because we love it. Absolutely. Well, if we can get tickets now, obviously they're going to sell like hotcakes.
Hopefully,
yeah. Hopefully.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here. Go and see Young Frankenstein before it closes. I've put a link in the post so you can click straight on there and get your tickets from us. But in the meantime, thank you so much for coming in between shows as well. It's been fantastic to see you, and have fun with your last 2 weeks.
Thank you so much. Thanks for having me.
Bye, everyone! Bye.